What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Jacksonville Jaguars and these guys defending their home turf. For the opening kick. And away we go here in Rio. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 11, MT. 180. That's high. 11, Thomas. 12, 12, 12.
Right to the air, Burrow. Blitz is there, and he goes down.
Hey, we got to keep
moving quickly, trying to get set again.
9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 26-yard line.
12, 12, 12.
Now movement as somebody goes early, and for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes 2nd and long.
Here we go. 180.
Burrow from the gun. And the defense making a play on this opening series. That one is knocked away, and that brings up 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Gun. Got. 180. What is that? 11, mighty. 11, mighty. Got.
3rd and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. One drive in, and he's already in line for that ice bath. Took a couple of early hits. It looks like it's affecting his ability to deliver that football.
Yeah, and I'll let you in a little secret here, Kate. Those defenses, once they get to the quarterback, they usually don't stop.
That's taken at the 15. He gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. They go play action. Lawrence bails out of the pocket quick. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
24. Hey, 11.
To the air on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. Ahead of 4th down. Officials stepping in here. A timeout call. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. On 4th down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Begins his return at the 16. You gotta love when your special teamers say, take some time off offense. Your presence, that's not required at this moment. That guy took care of things himself with an electrifying return.
Yeah, find somebody who doesn't welcome some time off for more cake. They're more than happy to chill out on that sideline, offer some extra applause as that return team did more than its normal job.
That one right down the middle. And the Golden Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. So after giving up the punt return score, Brock, let's see if they can answer on a different type of return. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
On red.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. This is a heater going deep. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Rip, 23.
On 2nd down, it's ETN. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Hey, easy, route. 11.
Lawrence throwing here. That's taken in by the rookie out of Cincinnati. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
Hey. Center. 30 left.
Lawrence working from the gun. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Hey, line. Gun. Here we go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Hey, Rob.
Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. He's still going at the 30. Running in the red zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars cut it to a load of points on the scoreboard. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Oh, and it's no good. Just his 2nd missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. So after the missed extra point, he is still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. Here's a return from the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
On 2, ready?
Offense to the line. Here we go.
Here we go. Stop.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Here we go.
Working quickly here.
A gain of 2 brings up
11,
second
11.
and 8 at the 31-yard line.
11, 11, 11. 11 MT, 11 MT. 11, 11, 11. Eleven, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Here's Burrow. On the move, headed right. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
11 MT, 11 MT. Here we go. 11 mighty. 11, wide 80. Stop.
They'll air it out on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that brings up 4th and long.
You and I know, Kate, it's on average about 60 to 65 plays a game, somewhere between 10 and 12 third downs. And what you don't want to do is start 0 for 2 in that column.
On 1, ready?
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it.
Gun. Stop. 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
They're going for it. Here's Burrow. It's caught. Chase has it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. How about 19 yards on 4th down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off.
First down.
Get set.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard
Burrow
line.
now on 1st down. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs. Well, you love when you can go from 1st down to 1st down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. And it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
Stop. 180. Stop.
A gift to Dobbins out of the shotgun. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They get an even 10 on that play. And that gives them a 1st down.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Take. 11 Thomas. Back.
1st down, Burrow to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down. They're going to march him at the 14. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
And the Rio 1st down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Stop.
Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. The Golden Eagles take a 7-point lead in the 1st. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Golden Eagles grow their lead to 8.
14. Jaguars 6. Evan McPherson sends a kickoff.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our 1st quarter. 14-6 is our score. Back with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They're backed up deep on their own side for this possession. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
They go right back to ETN. This play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. He picks up 15 on the play. That's good for a Jacksonville first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down throw, Lawrence. Hits his running back. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Got that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
All right, let's go.
3rd and 1, Lawrence to throw. Got his man, Thomas has it. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a 3rd down at your own 1. Yikes.
Stopped at the line on 2nd. Need to fight forward 2 more yards here on 3rd and goal.
Hey, Soko, so hot. Here we go.
ETN. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run, and now you got 4th and goal. What are you gonna do?
Leaving the offense out there. It's 4th and goal from the 1.
Hey, go!
Quick pass left side. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on down near the end zone.
Well, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go. The hot. 11 MT, Kate. 11 MT, Kate. 11 Thomas. 11 Mighty. 12.
It's Burrow from the end zone. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Travis Hunter reels in the pick. Backed up on their own goal line, Bronca. A little bit surprising to see them decide to throw for it there.
Yeah, a bunch of trust thrown their way by this staff to call a pass play in that situation. You know, and you'll hear coaches say this, Kate. Got to play fast, but never in a hurry. He was hurried right there, and it certainly led to the INT.
And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Lawrence looking to throw. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. On his Little for the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All set to go now from the 35. Drive will begin with a run by Brown. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Don't go anywhere. More from Rio coming right up.
On one, ready?
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Gun. Cut. 180.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
Here we go. 180. 11. Stop.
Straight ahead. Here's Dobbins. And he's going to squeeze about 8 yards out of that run block. That brings up third down. Dose of the hurry up here.
11, Thomas.
A gain of 9 brings up third
Third
and
and 1. Burrow. Brought in by his back. Dobbins. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they need. Enough to keep this drive moving.
5-yard line.
Burrow on first down. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown! The Golden Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
McPherson at the point after. So before we get an attempt, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. Even after the penalty, they'll just move it up and kick the PAT from the 10. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? He sent it through.
It's the score. Golden Eagles 21. Jaguars 13. Evan McPherson sets a kickoff.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey, go! Hey, Soko, Sahat. Hey, Jupiter. Here we go, Sahat.
On the ground to begin this drive with ETN. And his charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Tomato. Take right open.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Hey, Lion.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Now look underneath here for ETN. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. Check this one down to ETN. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line. 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but unless so, it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal.
Hey, let's go.
Lawrence working from the gun. He will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Offense and Lawrence getting ready for this 2-point try.
Hey.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he brings it in. They go for 2 and the tie, and it works out. Well, not the way they drew it up, partner, but when it works, who cares? They didn't defend the check down throw, and it's open for 2.
I can still remember one of my first red zone days way back when. Touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. Now, I know it's not a touchdown, but this check down, well, it was a valuable 2 points.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining.
Right 80. What is that?
Burrow out of the shotgun. Buys time, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19.
Right, 80. Right, it's hot. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Taken in by Noah Fant. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
On one, ready?
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Here we go, here we go. Right, 80. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11. 11 MT, 11 MT. 11 Thomas. Stop.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Chased out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Likely our last play of the half, so they're leaving the offense out there.
Here we go, here we go. 11, 11, 11. Hey, can. 11 mighty, 11 mighty. 11 MT tank. 11 MT tank. Stop.
He's back to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. On the play fake. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And they are unable to double their lead.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Here's Brown to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Looking quickly here.
A loss of a yard. brings up second and 11.
11 MT, 11 MT.
48-yard line.
Eleven.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They've jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes second and long.
Gun. Stop. 180. Place hot. Hot. 11. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Escapes out to the left. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Here we go. 12. 11. 11. Stop.
Third and long. Here's Burrow. He's still going at the 30. And what a hit there. Alex, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Stop. 180. Ready, set. Eleven. Stop.
Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Here we go. 180. Place up. Stop.
Burrow setting to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's going to have him a first and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
I'm one, ready?
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
12. Here we go. Stop.
Brown is in for the Rio touchdown. The Golden Eagles grab the lead on their first series of the half. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Golden Eagles take a 4-point lead. On to handle the kickoff. Bayshul and Tootin now on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Rip, 24. There we go.
They'll give this up the middle to ETN. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Lawrence now off the play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that brings up 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, Kit, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They moved the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7.
Hey, run. There we go.
He'll throw it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Brown on the inside give. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 180.
Now Burrow. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here.
Gun.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
You never, ever, this offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
A 45-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Brown with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Unable to connect with his running back. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. Looking to throw. It's everything he has under this one. Big game downfield. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make the play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
A gain of 12.
Hey, run!
And the Jaguars.
Man in motion here. From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down. So we're through 3 here. It's Jaguars football. They trail, but it's still within reach. Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is second down and 18.
Red on red.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Has it at the 7. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll run, ETN. And he runs it across, touchdown! The Jaguars now trail by just a point in the 4th. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for roughing the kicker.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. All set to go now from the 35.
Here, 11 mighty, 11 mighty. White 80. Whitey's hot. Hot.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Gain of 15 there, and that gives him the first.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
12. Here we go. White 80. Whitey's hot. Hot.
They're on first down with Dobbins. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Here we go, here we go.
Give on second, it's Brown. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him immediate yard. It's 3rd down. dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and
11 MT.
3.
Third and short, it's Burrow. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
4th down, Burrow. He gets it to Fant. And they make the stop, I'm going to say about the 37-yard line. They come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on 4th down.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chain! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Gun. Stop. 180. Legs hot. Hot. Stop.
The first down carry for Brown. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. They get 19 on that pickup. And that is good for a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Let's get set. Stop. 11. 11 MT. Tape. 11. Stop.
Going to the ground again on first. Racing down the left side. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown. The Golden Eagles take a 4th quarter lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Tootin now on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, run.
Lawrence in the pistol. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off. We'll bring it into the red zone after a great turnover and return.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something to the return.
Eleven MT. Stop.
Burrow now on 1st down. Forced out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
I'm fine, ready?
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go. 180. 12. Stop.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
A split second, all to keep the defense from making a stand right here. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
All All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. 180. 12, 12, 12.
They'll run again with Brown. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Brown gets it again here on 2nd. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Here we go, here we go. 180. MT, 11 MT.
Back to throw it. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown. The Golden Eagles go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one splits the uprights. The Golden Eagles double their lead to 14. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Tootin now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for his back, Travis Etienne there. And now they face 2nd down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. It's the 2-minute warning from Rio. Jaguars, 14 points back. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he is to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Jordan Battle with the INT. And the Golden Eagles are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, we all remember they were able to turn that first interception into a touchdown, and now they get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that. Every defensive preaches it, but when you can score off those turnovers, points off takeaways, that often leads to huge results for your team.
11 MT, take. 11 MT, 11 mighty, 11 mighty.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. The left side, caught by Higgins. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. They gain 11 on that play. And they're going to have a 1st down now.
Gun.
They're going to pass it here. Has him on the quick hitter. Has room into the secondary. He will have the 1st down there. And they can start celebrating now. That's going to lock up this victory for him.
play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
On one, ready?
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Here we go. 180, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12. Dot.
Working inside the red zone. And cut in the end zone for the touchdown. The Golden Eagles making a 3-score game in the fourth. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
McPherson set to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Brown with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play of this drive, might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Second down.
Lawrence working from the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off. And the Golden Eagles take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Intercepted. They'll take over first and 10 at the 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, here we go. Dot. Dot.
Burrow from the gun. And he's got his man. Touchdown. The Golden Eagles keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked at the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
Jaguars 31. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Brown with a return here. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10.
Red on red.
From the pistol, they're going to run with ETN. They'll bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up second and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with a win. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Golden Eagles as we say goodbye from Rio de Janeiro.
piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fits. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Dad took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe